Hello everybody, Sir Ruthless here, and today is a specialist video. It's another road to Epicduel Legends, and I actually get to level 38 in this video. I got some pretty lucky battles. I did end up losing to a couple level 40s. I actually, in this video, I got 3 level 40s in a row, lost them all. It made me real mad. I actually ended up typing in the chat, "Are you effing kidding me?" Yeah, but, yeah. And it actually was a pretty good video. The original video was like an hour and something. It was like an hour and 4 minutes, and like I was just talking to Sir Nama, Dark Killer Omo Dot, and Night Dimension, and we were just talking. And half the time, I don't even think that they knew that I was recording, but I actually was. Also, an update on the channel art. We're still trying to make channel art, but I would still really appreciate it if y'all would send me in some channel art with the right dimensions and everything, and I would, as I said in the last video, I would give y'all a shout out, I would use it, I would give you what credit's due. I just thought that I should put that at the beginning of the video, since that's when most of y'all are watching it, or someone will just be playing it while they're dueling. So yeah. So me, Sir Nama, Night Dimension, and Dot Killer Omo Dot were farming tonight, and that's basically that's when I was recording this video. At about the halfway mark, it was actually reset, and I had to end up turning off my notifications. That way, y'all didn't have to see it. And I just thought I'd be considering do it. I don't know, but we were just farming, and we tried to get on the 1v1 leaderboard, and according to Night Dimension, I got on there for like a couple of minutes, and then I got off because I kept losing to all those level 40s. So that's why I'm just trying to race to the top and try to get to a level 40 as quick as I can. And I think I'm making pretty good progress. I mean, my last video I was like halfway to level 38, and in this video I actually ended up recording me changing to level 38, which I thought was pretty cool. Another big update is that me and my friends, the one that I've mentioned before, not Sir Nama, because Sir Nama is basically just casually farming, but he is making huge progress. If y'all watch his videos, I'll also put a link in the description. But it is Dot Killer Omo Dot and Night Dimension. They're actually battling it out. So in the comments, comment who do you think is going to win, Dot Killer Omo Dot or Night Dimension. At this point in time, though, Night Dimension has more XP than Dot Killer Omo Dot. I'm just going to refer to him as Killer Omo. But Night Dimension at this time has more XP than Killer Omo because he's been battling. But something that might sway that little first level 40 thing is that Killer Omo got a 10k varium and he bought boosters. So who do y'all think is gonna win? I don't know who I think is gonna win. I'm pretty sure Killer Omo is, but I mean, I could be wrong. Not to mention they just hardcore battle. That's what I did, and I got to level 38 in one day, and I got from level 36 to level 37 in another day because I was just hardcore battling. Also, some level 40s, like they just hardcore battle, and they rule the leaderboard. Like whenever we first started battling, there's a clip in the video where I check the 1v1 leaderboard to see if I was on the leaderboard, because everyone was raging. They were just like, "Oh my gosh, all these level 40s are beating us. This is so retarded." And that's whenever I started losing to a ton of level 40s, and then I checked the leaderboard because I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna check it, and if I'm on the leaderboard, I'll probably have a garbage win rate, but I wasn't on the leaderboard. And I'm pretty sure in this video I got around another 20 wins, 20-30 wins. As you saw at the beginning of the video, I had 293 experience left. Sorry. I had 293 experience left, and just over the times of the video, I would in the middle of battle, I would click on my level and I would show y'all how much more experience I have. I'm pretty sure a clip is coming up, if not soon, then towards the end of the video. But that's also something that y'all could be paying attention to. and maybe if y'all could tweet me and tell me the specific numbers of my XP, I'll give y'all a shout out. So it's going to be sort of an Easter egg, and if you could find it, then I will give y'all a shout out. And I just thought that that'd be a cool little contest to behold, as with the channel art, which I'm really looking forward to see y'all putting in some more channel art. And this guy, he's a tech mage level 39, and he wasn't that much of a threat to me because he had malfunction, and all I had to do was whip up technician, and it was immediate. Like it was immediately I countered his build right then. So he was actually pretty easy to beat. I know that I was hesitant a little because I was talking to Surinama and all the other people that are in the faction, and we were just talking about all this random stuff. They were pretty weird. One video I'll probably just record with them, and because they both have their own channels and they know how to commentate and entertain you guys. I'm just new to this. Alright, so as you saw right there, I just got a block on an Infernal Android, which blocks and deflects and crits really do sway the battle. And you would think about it, if you think about it, if you took out blocks, crits, and deflects, you would think that it would be more balanced just for that, because I know the game doesn't pick favorites, but at some points it does pick favorites. Like if you were versing a level 40, tell me at least once you got like how are you gonna tell me that you never got blocked by a level 40? And it seems so ironic. I don't know. I just noticed that because even like before this update came out, whenever all those blood mages were OP and tech mages were OP with that high support, high strength bullcrap, which I hated by the way, but I actually used it because I love getting wins. I just love grinding. Grinding is just fun. That's what this game is for. But you can't just be stuck on grinding if you think about it, because I've been doing a lot of grinding. And it's starting to get annoying versing the exact same players every single day. You would think that they would eventually implicate a new system. Maybe if I was able to, I don't know, if I was able to sell something, like if I was, like me and my friend used to play World of Warcraft. It was Killer Ammo, and me and him loved that game. Like we loved just grinding and farming. But we also loved the drops, and maybe they should bring back the drops and take away and still have the arcade, because I know how there was the arcade and you would just battle and it would drop. But I actually liked PvP drops, player versus player drops, whenever you battled and you had a chance to win something, or like every 10 wins you had a chance to win something. I think that would be pretty good to implicate into the game. That way you actually have something to battle towards. Because I really dislike having to battle for not a certain amount of time, but certain missions. Like I don't like to 2v2, but in some of the daily missions, it would be like 15 2v2s. Like, are you kidding me? I'm not going to change my build and do 15 2v2s, and I'm not going to risk losing all 15 2v2s either. So they have to think of a way to implicate something like that. Really, if you think about it, only low levels are able to effectively do the daily missions, because if you're at a low level, you could do 1v1 with a certain build and 2v2 with a certain build. Because at a low level, as you know, I have the account Lady Ruthless. I am using a high support build. That's just normal merc. Nothing special about it, just normal high support. I have just decent support, and I could 1v1 and 2-shot people, and I can 2v2 and 4-shot people. So, but they just have to figure a way, maybe implicate something. They just have to find a way to implicate something into the game that makes it more fair for people. Like they wouldn't have to change their builds, because for one thing, 2v2 is unreliable. And they also have to fix Jug. I'm pretty sure there's only like 1 or 2 builds that actually work at our level. Because level 40s versus level 34s as the highest, as the lowest, maybe. Yeah, lowest or the highest level that they can verse level 34. So they have the possibility to verse 2 level 34s. Like, how crazy is that? Who wants to verse 2 level 34s? They have so they just need to find a way to not give people so much stats, and they just need to find a way to make the game more entertaining, not be farming as much. Because if you eventually, if you farm too much, you will start losing. I was farming all day, and I got like 1,400 influence in my faction now. And I was just farming all day, hardcore farming, but I would take breaks. But even with those breaks, I would just get so frustrated. I would lose and lose and lose, and it was just annoying. And I just really did not want to play at that time unless I had someone to talk to or I had someone to entertain me. Which really, even then, it was still so annoying to keep losing. So they need to find something to work towards. I don't want to do daily missions, and every once in a while I would want to maybe 2v1 a boss. And even at times that's not even fun. That gets boring. They just need to find a way to make the game more achievable. You need to be able to achieve more things, not just by doing missions or searching for some random parts that they have. Really, they should just... I don't get why they don't do it now. Really, they should just implicate... They should just put in trading. I don't get why they haven't put in trading yet. That everyone's gonna get hacked. Everyone can get hacked. Everyone has the possibility of getting hacked or scammed. You just have to trust that a trading system will be suitable for this kind of game, especially if all you do is farm. I know I'm rambling a lot, but I really do think that they need to do something like that just to make the game more fun. Because as you see towards the end of the video, I start losing, and I started getting so frustrated. And even when I got blocks, I would still lose. And as I said before, I know blocks were OP and everything, but at some points, blocks really don't sway the game in your favor at all. As you saw, I got a block just then, and not just then, but I got a block in the last battle, and he still beat me, basically because he was a higher level. And this guy's build, oh my god, destroyed me. As you saw, he got a block, which, I mean, really didn't help at all, but his build destroyed me. I probably should have healed. I know that that was not smart for me to supercharge, but he got raged so quickly, I didn't know what I was going to do. He got raged so quickly. 3 turns, I'm pretty sure. I didn't know that he got rage. See, I just got another block. How many times? I've probably been blocked so many times this video. It just gets frustrating from time to time. But nonetheless, the game is fun. It's fun to grind. It's fun to win, which also gives the addiction factor to the game. That's why a lot of people go for 1v1 over and over and over and over again, especially a lot of level 40s, because a lot of level 40s would think, oh, now's my chance to get a lot of wins, because they have the advantage over everybody, and even whenever they verse level 40, they're compatible. It's not like one is swaying towards winning and the other one isn't, because they have the exact same amount of stats. Like I said in my last video, that's why I love being the highest level. Love rising to the top. Alright, but that's also one of the reasons that level 40s they're addicted to the game. They love to battle. That's one of the reasons why, because it's a quick, easy win if they're anyone lower than them. That's just how I feel. If I were to verse a lower level than me, I would think that I would win. Even if people there are the same level as me, I have a high feeling that I will win, unless I battle them before and they know my tricks and I know that I will lose. But enough of my rambling. Something really funny happened today. This one guy, his name was, I actually forgot his name. I'll put his link in the description. But he was hardcore trolling me and my friends. Like, he trolled Killer Elmo, he trolled Night Dimension, and he trolled me. But I didn't know that he trolled both of them. I was just battling, and he trolled me in that battle. He was acting real gay. I know that that sounds discriminating, but I'm into discriminate. I have nothing against gays. It's cool. It's cool to be gay, but I mean, I just happen to be straight. All right, but he was acting real gay, and he was just like, "Oh yeah, I'm a bear," and I was just like, "Okay," and he was like, "I would love to like grab your nipples and all this other crap." Like he was just like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna caress your nipple and put my tongue in your butthole," and I was like, "Dude, what are you talking about? You're so weird." I was just like, "No thanks." I'm not trying to act like a homophobe. I just want like I'm just telling y'all this story. He was like wasn't actually he's not actually gay. He was just trolling, but he was saying some real weird stuff. He was just like, oh yeah, blah blah blah, and then at the very end he was just like, oh yeah, I could send you some private nudes and show you how hairy I am. I was just like, dude, really? What are you talking about? This is basically a child's game. I was just like, why would you even say this? I mean, but it ended up he was trolling, and we tried to troll Dot Killer Almost Dot, and it didn't end up working because he was trolled already. And as you saw there, I just showed you the clip of the leaderboard, and that's because they started raging and saying that there was a ton of level 40s and they kept losing. Now, this is the first level 40 of my video, and I was like, alright, I think I can beat him, because I've beaten him before. And I actually know him. I've Skyped him before. I've Skyped this Lord Exeno. I've Skyped him before with Sir Nama, and we tried trolling him, but I won't get into that. I'll get into that later video. That was my first level 40 of the video, and in this next battle, I got another level 40. Oh my god, it pissed me off so much. I'm pretty sure I didn't get a third 40 in a row. I think I got a level 39, but I had no chance against the level 39. He wrecked me. And that I was like raging, and Sir Nama was raging. He was just like, oh my god. It was actually pretty funny, but I mean, you got to admit, no one can say that they have no one can say that they have not lost to a level 40 and have not raged. That makes you so angry, especially whenever you get a level 40. You're just like, oh, why do I even try? I mean, I tried just because, I don't know, it's fun, and I still have the chance of winning. Not because I think that I'm personally good, but like I don't know. I just think that I have a possibility of winning sometimes, and it's not like you would lose every single time. But it's not like you'd win every single time either. Some people just have amazing win rates, amazing builds. And then other people just lose, I guess. It gets pretty annoying, and it makes you not want to play as much. That's why a lot of people take breaks from the game. A lot of, like Fabi. Fabi's one of the main ones that I would think, that I think of. I used to be buddies with her, and I used to just talk to her a lot just because she was a moderator. And I was just like, oh yeah, blah blah blah. Is there going to be a new patch? Because all these people, because blood mages are OP. Because we were in the Infernal War, blood mages were OP then, anyways. And I was just like, oh yeah, is there going to be a new update? And she was like, no, I'm sorry, there's not going to be a new update or a new patch. And I was like, are you kidding me? And then I was just like, well, like, can't you say something? And I was just like, can't you say something? How do you feel about that? And she was like, oh, I actually really dislike having blood mages being the overpowered class, because as you can see, she is still a bounty hunter. She has an amazing win rate, by the way. Like, shout outs to Fabi, amazing win rate. She was just like, oh yeah, blood mages are overpowered. I don't think I'm gonna keep playing. And then she wasn't a moderator anymore, so she really had no reason to play. So yeah. That's how you know that this game starts getting really iffy. Whenever it gets just annoying to lose a lot, and I can't stand to see people with like 2,000 wins to 10,000 losses. I'm just like, can't you try any harder? And same with botting. I've versed people who bot before. A lot of people have. And it's just, why do you even bot? I mean, Just play the game. I mean, it's a game for a reason. You would just think that they would be more considerate and just play the game and not actually have to go look up a bot. That's why I used to like how. Well, I didn't like it. No one liked it. Whenever you had to put codes in to every 10 battles, and it would be as annoying as ish, and you would be like, if you were going for 1v1 champ, you would just be, you would do 10 battles, and then you would have to, excuse me, you would have to put in the code, which would be so annoying, and you would just be like, oh my god, this is so annoying, I don't want to play. And yeah, it was just annoying, but it was pretty smart. And also the rearranging of moves every single turn. And this, I'm going to be running up the video right now, guys, so remember to comment, like, and subscribe. Fame me up, and stay ruthless. And here comes me leveling up.